Hey Sag, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot, and my hair looks odd. Okay, is that better? Oh my goodness, stop. I'm so sorry. Okay, am I vain? Sometimes, okay. Sometimes. Anyway, it's the Leo in my chart. All right, Sag, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. This is your weekly read for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Do check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Sag, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them, take what applies, and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It is greatly appreciated. All right, Sag. So first up here, we have the Strength card. You could be dealing with a Leo. Have it in your chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Now, the Strength card is all about self-discipline. Okay? It's about being brave. There's something here about protection. See how she's protecting this fawn, deer, whatever it is? It's almost like somebody here is faced with something and being, facing their fears, maybe. You or somebody else or together with someone here. Whoever you're dealing with, they have the Seven of Wands. So it could be that they're blocking it off. Maybe they're too afraid, but you're the one being brave in the situation. You do have the Nine of Cups. For some of you, there's a wish fulfillment here. There's something here that does fulfill you, but you might be kind of like, I'm not sure if this is something that I want to take a leap of faith on. Is this something that requires something out of me? Holding back a bit here. And the outcome is the Six of Swords, which is ultimately getting yourself into a better mindset, moving towards peace, getting out of the drama, right? So let's take a look. What is the Strength card here for Sagittarius? The Strength. Four of Wands, Two of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. King of Swords at the bottom of the deck could be an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. They have it in their charts, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or you do. Okay, Sag? So there seems to be here a situation in which you need to make a decision, which either you're still holding on to possibly a marriage, a home environment, something here that makes you feel stable and secure, not wanting to make a decision, therefore holding yourself back. Okay, it could be that. For some of you, you might be closing yourself off because, well, I'm unsure whether or not I should do something about this. Maybe needing some time here, or trying to see a different perspective, or trying to see the reality of things before taking a leap of faith, right? You don't want to take these impulsive actions because I feel like this is something that you've dealt with already. So what is the Seven of Wands here for Sagittarius? Here's the King of Pentacles, the Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, the Temperance, there's your energy, and the Ten of Swords, and the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So we have the Eight of Wands, we have the Seven of Wands here. So this is absolutely something moving forward, okay? This could be an individual who things have may have failed between both of you. Failed seems like such a not a good choice of words. But it seems like this individual wants to heal a situation here. They might be wanting to fight for this. If they're kind of holding back, if they're blocking you here, it's possible that they themselves are doing some kind of healing. Okay? What is the Nine of Cups? We have the Three of Swords, the King of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Star card. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We have an Aquarius here with the Star card, and Aries, Sag, Leo. For some of you, maybe you have multiple choices. Maybe you have two people. Maybe you have three. There's three kings here. This could all be the same person. Maybe they have earth, fire, and water in their chart. Or maybe this is you. So ultimately, if this is involving multiple people, you're unable here to make a decision. It's at the bottom of the deck. the Knight of Wands. Seven of Swords, Knight of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. For some of you, there's somebody here who wants to know how you really feel about them, or vice versa. Now, with the Seven of Swords being here, it might be that somebody here is kind of like sneaking off because they might see that somebody here is trying to offer them love, trying to work things out with them, but maybe they're like, I'm not sure if this is exactly what I want. If that's not the case, again, if this is involving multiple people, then there's somebody here who has the potential for long term. Because I do see behind the Page of Cups is the Ten of Pentacles and the Emperor. Okay, so the Emperor is a spouse too. You know, somebody here who might have their ish together, who is stable enough to form a Ten of Pentacles. Aries energy here. So let's take a look at what is the Six of Swords. What is the Six of Swords for Sag? Why is this the outcome? Eight of Wands, Four of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles with the Two of Wands. Okay? Choosing a path here. Yeah, this might be here. Somebody here might feel rejected. But you're choosing a path. And for some of you, maybe you're the one making an offer here and unsure whether or not you're going to be rejected, whether or not is this the right decision. Knight of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck, so thinking about it and moving slowly, taking your time. We have the Empress. Now the Empress showed up before. The Ace of Wands, the World card, and the Knight of Wands. For some of you, you're dealing with an individual here who you might want to commit to, but this individual might still be in like, I want to be single, I want to explore the world, I want to, you know, live the single life, whatever, the bachelor, the bachelorette life kind of thing. So for a new beginning to happen with this individual, they need to put that to an end. That needs to come to a close. World card. And for some of you, you are already in this state of Empress mode or Emperor mode, whatever have you. This is Taurus, Libra energy. With the world, we have Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Leo. So there is somebody here who is at your level. If you're dealing with multiple people, there's one person, or there are one, two, whatever it is. There is one person who is the Emperor / Empress. That will be matching your energy. We have the Hermit, Virgo energy, Eight of Swords, and the Three of Cups, and the Magician. You could be dealing with a Virgo here who might be feeling stuck, who might be kind of like overthinking, maybe even obsessing. Are we going to get together? Is this going to be something better? They might be manifesting you with the Magician, or vice versa. Maybe you are manifesting them into your life. But if you're stuck here, there's definitely you need to take time to really contemplate on what it is that you want. I'm trying to see here if it will give me specifically, but it'll just be different for everyone. So I see the Five of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Moon card. So this is about gaining clarity, right? This confusion, this conflict, these obstacles, they're more mental here, is kind of like leaving you in this state of confusion, leaving you very much in your feels, unable. So with the Queen of Swords, this is somebody here who makes a decision with a clear head, a clear mind. Wheel of Fortune, for things to turn around. Eight of Pentacles, working on something here, really fighting for what it is that you want. You know, somebody's going to get hurt. I did see the Five of Swords. A Pisces energy with the Moon card here. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Eight of Cups, Two of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, basically. That's basically it is what it is. There's something here that needs to be cut off. Walking away from something to actually make the wheel turn. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups. The options, choosing wisely, confusion. because all that glitters isn't gold, as they say. So let's take out some advice for you. All right, that was quick. We have balance and complacency. So let me read that out for you. Okay, 10 minutes in. Sag, I swear to you, your readings are always the shortest, and I'm not sure why, but I love it. I love it because Sages are like, just get to the point, give me what I need to know, and that's it, right? All right, so balance here. I must create before the opportunity disappears. Ooh, that's good. 4 cups. All right, running towards something may chase it away. Be wary of being deceived by your own desires. Oh, that is so good. I take me with me wherever I go. Is there a part of my life that may be out of alignment with who I am? So are you deceiving yourself? Are you chasing after something because you think that it's fulfilling something? Maybe it's fulfilling a childhood wound. Is it that maybe you feel that having multiple people is going to cover up the fact that you have abandonment issues, or cover up the fact that you have a fear of being alone, or cover up the fact that maybe you just don't want to love one person, because if you love one person, what if they leave? What if they disappoint you? What if I disappoint them? You get what I'm saying? Okay. Chasing illusions, health matters, compulsive behavior, dietary imbalance, being result-oriented, self-neglect, and honoring values. These are all the key words for this card. All right, so the next card is complacency. And this is, I am feeling the loss of my dreams. So this is really talking about this missed opportunity here. This is a warning not to give up. Beware of coasting along in a situation that is not what you really want. So are you still holding on to something just because? Or are you settling for something just because? You will never be fulfilled by the unmet dream of others. And the question is, how can I redefine my dreams? How can I stop procrastinating? All right. It's fantastic, fantastic reading. Let's take out some oracle cards. Any other additional messages for the sign of Sagittarius, please? Sag, is there any other messages for Sag? That is way too many, but I'll take what's on the floor. All right, so we have separation. Keep an open mind. That's not very hard for a Sag. And religious factors. This card keeps showing up for everyone. So separation, what does this mean? Is it separating from someone? Is it separating from addictions? Separating from this procrastination? It could really be a multitude of things. And keep an open mind is kind of like, don't be afraid. And normally this is not a Sag thing. Sages do. They take the leap of faith. They like the adventure. They learn from their mistakes, you know? They have like this optimistic view of life. It's like, bring it on kind of thing. So if it's a challenge, it's like, I can still make it. So I'm not exactly sure as to why the open mind is showing up here for you, Sag. So maybe it is what it is. Maybe you're going through this time period where there's some kind of fears, where there's this decision that needs to be made and needing to keep an open mind. That maybe something different isn't too scary. And religious factors is basically that there's differences here. So maybe there's a difference between you and another individual, and keeping an open mind about it, you know, not dismissing it. Maybe you've separated from someone here who wants to give things another shot, and maybe it's keeping an open mind, saying, maybe this will work, you know? Maybe our differences can be settled. Maybe we can agree to disagree. Or maybe it is about separating from someone and keeping an open mind that there is life after. after an ending. Nine of Pentacles and the Justice, Libra energy here. So this could be you becoming single. Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here. Investing in yourself, balancing yourself out again, which is what that balance card was talking about. So maybe keeping an open mind is still having faith and believing in yourself. You know? Maybe there's this time period you're feeling bad for something. Feeling like, I did something wrong, and kind of like, yeah, okay, what if you did something wrong? Okay, fix it. If it can't be fixed, apologize for what you need to apologize and move forward. Regardless if you need to apologize to somebody or to yourself. Maybe you failed yourself and you say, I wish I didn't fail myself, but I'm not going to be stuck in this energy of woe is me. I'm going to keep it moving forward. Seven of Cups and the Emperor, Aries energy here. So this could definitely be, and we have the Devil, Capricorn energy at the bottom of the deck. This can definitely be addictions. It could even be stubbornness. This could also be a confusion of identity. Now, I don't mean that, you're confused on whether you're male or female. No, that's not what I mean. I mean, some individuals, as they were growing up, never had this security of them as a person, their own identity, or maybe their role model, their parent, right? Because children look up to their parents. It is what it is. It's a fact. And maybe their parent was never really someone who was a role model to them. Maybe they looked up to this person, and this person, they themselves were confused about who they are. Maybe they weren't satisfied with themselves. And in turn, it kind of came out on you, and therefore never satisfied with you. So maybe you were the type of person where I had to prove that I'm good enough. I have to prove this and that to everyone else, and kind of putting on this mask of, this is me, but in reality, it never was. And separating from these old ideas and keeping an open mind about religious factors. Could be your morals, your values that make you who you are. You might have had issues with a parental figure, a father specifically. And keeping an open mind about forgiving this individual, regardless of what they've done. They might have been a terrible, terrible person. But forgiving them and saying, you know what? They didn't have the tools. They didn't have the tools to heal themselves. And, they did what they could. And they couldn't do anything else. Maybe they didn't have the ability to love me. Maybe because they were never loved. I don't know. This is an example. Maybe you had a father figure whose his own father passed away when he was a little boy. And so he was with his mother. And he lacked this connection with a father figure. Or I don't know. It could be a multitude of things. Could be anything here. And so coming to terms with, you know what? My father did the best that he could in his own terms with his own limitations. I'm sure the guy was suffering. Maybe he didn't tell me, but I'm sure he was suffering. And I forgive him for that. I have compassion for him. I feel bad. I wish he opened up his heart and would forgive himself and maybe would ask me for forgiveness. But what am I going to do? Each person does what they're capable of doing. Maybe deep down inside, the guy wants to forgive me, or the guy wants to ask for forgiveness. But maybe he's too proud. Maybe he's too stubborn and he's unable to overcome these obstacles. Maybe he's not as open-minded as you. And maybe that's something he needs to learn from you. By seeing, right? We don't point the finger. Look at me. I'm being open-minded. You need to be open-minded too, because that puts another individual kind of like in the defense, on guard, and therefore they're unable to actually listen to what you're saying. They hear it, but they're not listening. They're not taking it in because they're too busy putting up their walls. It could be a multitude of things, Sag. This could also be you taking control of anything that is conflicting in your life, anything that's trying to hold you down. Whatever this devil energy is, codependency, addictions, fears. An energy that's trying to break you away from what you know is the truth, from what you know is the right thing to do. All right? Wow, 20 minutes, Sag. I guess it's not that short after all. Sag, thanks so much for watching. If you resonated with the reading, please let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.